Yo, what up? It's your girl Pika. I'm over here calling in from Singapore as always. It is Monday night, you guys, August 21st. Today was the day of the eclipse, I believe. And I don't know what the effects are supposed to be or whatever, but today's been a pretty good day. I have no complaints. Today was my day off. I didn't have anything I had to do for work. But that doesn't mean I didn't do any work. So I dropped baby girl off at school, and from there actually walked down to the park. Singapore is known for its parks and the park connectors. As you know, we are the garden city, the lion city, and I'm actually really pleased with the landscaping. They take so much care in making sure that they upkeep and maintain. So Bishan Ang Mo Kio Park is actually a really, really big park, and it would maybe take me half an hour to walk from one end to the other. But it's a beautiful walk, lots of really, really nice trees, lots of shade, lots of green, and lots of places where we can just sit and think. And today I was thinking, you know what? I tend to get sidetracked when I'm home as far as my business is concerned, and I tend not to do a lot of writing like I should. Like I've been telling you, I'm trying to get that blog back up to where I need it to be. And in order to do that, I need to sit down and write. So I've been writing, and it was really nice to just kind of be outside and write today because it was a beautiful day out. The palm trees were gorgeous. There was a really nice breeze, and I found a really good spot to sit down and make into my office, so to speak, for the day. So I sat down and knocked out, I think I knocked out 2 blog posts today. So I have 5 that are lined up. I just need to go ahead and find images to put in with them so I can go ahead and publish. But little by little, that big number of blog posts that I'm behind by is slowly creeping down. So I'm still looking for quality, you guys, not just a bunch of, random blog posts, because I need you to know more about me. That's the whole purpose of this, right? So to give you free content, to give you relevant information about me, so you know exactly who I am, and you can understand what it is that I'm trying to offer you guys in the coming months. So obviously the audio is one part of it for those of you who are auditory learners. The rest of you who are the kind of learners who need to actually read in order to understand, that's what the blog is for. And eventually, Periscope, once I get a little more consistent with that on my own channel, as well as for Crown for Success, that would be your visual learners platform, as well as Instagram, obviously. So everything is very, very interconnected. Everything is based on my own experience, things that I've read, things that I've lived, things that I've seen, theories that I've come up with based on what I've seen. So you know exactly who I am. I am very transparent. There is nothing I need to hide. My life is an open book. Okay, so if you ever needed to ask, if you ever needed to, reach out and find out more details about something, let me know. I'm not going to hide anything for you. Now, if it's irrelevant, I will tell you it's irrelevant. But other than that, I will go ahead and answer the question. I'm totally on board with that. Okay, so yeah, pretty productive day. I actually got a lot done before noon. Came back home, and what did I do? I had lunch. Had a couple of really good conversations, and I actually crashed for the afternoon. I took a nap real quick. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. We'll find out tonight about, what time I get to finally fall asleep. But yeah, I got a lot done today. Went out to pick up baby girl, and eventually sorry, she refuses to sleep at the moment, so she's still walking around wondering what the hell I'm doing. Picked up baby girl, came back home, ended up cooking. I made like a Mexican quesadilla casserole, but I made it with pasta and I didn't put any meat in it. So it's kind of like a vegan version of it, mostly because I need her to get used to eating vegetables, whether there's meat in the dish or not. So we're going to alternate all of that. I'm not saying I'm going vegan, but I am saying that it's a good excuse for me to put as much protein and vitamins and stuff in there as possible without using meat all the time. Because yeah, she's little, and she definitely needs the meat. I have no problem with that. But she gives me a lot of trouble about eating vegetables if I don't force her every now and again to eat just vegetables. And it's not like it doesn't taste good. The beans actually absorb a lot of the flavor from the cooking, and it's a good amount of fiber in there too. Anyway, so got dinner done. I ended up reading to her. Right now, my favorite author for her is Enid Blyton. I don't know how many of you know that author. I grew up with her. Mallory Towers, The Naughtiest Girl, The Famous Five. She had so many. The Wishing Chair. She had so many series for us as kids. And it's that old school English, which I really love because here in Singapore you got this thing called Singlish, which is super slang, very, very lazy English. So for any of y'all who speak Singlish, I can only imagine what your composition papers look like because I'm guaranteeing you have a lot of trouble with grammar and writing the way you need to write instead of the way you speak. Anyway, so I'm trying to drill home the fact that good English will pretty much take you anywhere you need to go. Speak very well, clearly, effectively, good grammar, all of that stuff. So right now we're reading Pixie Stories by Enid Blyton. So every night I'm making sure that I read to her because I need her to hear good English so that she recognizes good English when she hears it, like on the street or whatever. Yeah. So I actually had a conversation with one of her teachers today, and she was asking, what time does she go to bed? And I told her, well, the aim is 9 o'clock. But as all you know, any of you who are parents out there know, you try to put your kid to sleep and you try to get them in a routine every night. So it's the same kind of situation every night and they're tired. They know what to expect next. But sometimes you get these situations where she's like, oh, I need to tell you everything that happened today now when they're in bed. I need a glass of water. I need to go pee. I'm hungry. I had the hiccups. I'm too hot to sleep. Every excuse will come out of the book and suddenly it's 10 something and she's still not asleep, but she's going to give me trouble in the morning. I can guarantee that. So I'm trying to manage that a little bit better. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I could possibly do to maybe wear her out a little bit more so when her head hits the pillow, she's ready to actually close her eyes and go to sleep. Instead of sitting around, looking around, playing with the blanket, making up stories, telling me stuff, just go to sleep. All right, you guys. Tomorrow is my second day off. I have some things I need to do, like back channel work, I guess, to catch up with all of the Growth Tribe implementation that they've done at Scholars Inc. so that once I get to work on Wednesday, we can discuss all that because I have my first training on Thursday with the Growth Tribe itself. So I need to catch up with all the slides and the details, the implementation of sales funnels and Facebook ads and blah, blah, blah. There's a lot to go on. So while tomorrow is an off day, I will be working from home for the most part because there's a lot of stuff I need to catch up on. If I'm going to be effective in this role and pick up the skills that they need me to pick up quickly, I need to go ahead and do this. So it's not a big deal. I'm actually quite happy to do all this because it's helping me in my business as well. Other than that, I plan to knock out a couple more blog posts. I will probably do the same thing tomorrow. Probably drop her off at school, go to Bishan Park, and find a spot to sit and write. And it's old school. I'm not bringing my laptop. It's pencil and paper. I love pencils. I like writing with pens, but I hate it when I have to scratch stuff out. So I like pencils. I'm a pencil and paper kind of girl. So, yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. And obviously today was a pretty good day. Today was a good day. And hopefully I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Okay? Y'all have a good night wherever you are. If you're just starting out your Monday, I hope you have a fabulous Monday. You get caught up and figure out what it is you need to get done by the end of the week. You set all your goals and your intentions right now. And, yeah, here's to a productive week this week, you guys. Catch y'all tomorrow. Bye.